Hello, Rogers Middle School families. Dr. Rittenauer here with lots of important information and updates for you. There will be a slideshow embedded on our website and also sent home with this message to give you some more details. Please let us know if you have any questions or if we missed something that we didn't think of. But please know that your teachers and staff have been working really hard to prepare for our switch over to 100% distance learning. We know that this may not have been the decision that everybody wanted or was looking for, but it is a decision that we will take and we will make the most of it. All right, first off, our biggest change is we are having our advisory just switch to being your first hour teacher. Now, we told our hybrid students this Monday and Tuesday, and we had information available for our distance learning students to know this too. But all students will just report at 8:30 on Monday to your first hour teachers Google Meet, and they will start off for the first 10 minutes or so will be advisory, and that will be time for you to work on our advisory type things. On Mondays, there will be a morning show, and then other days of the week, there will be other activities for you to participate in and also to be organized as a student. We will have our daily agenda page as usual, and it is linked on our main webpage on our school site. And then also it is in the slideshow that is shared with you right now. Each class will start as a Google Meet at the designated time on our adjusted schedule for this quarter. Make sure that you are joining that meet and then go ahead and check yourself in for attendance. And it's okay if you go ahead and check yourself in every morning for all your classes all day long, right away in the morning. That way, that step is just done for you. We want to make sure that our distance learner students who have previously been 100% distance learners are now checking in with their teachers in this new model. And so we are asking for distance learners to also check in with the regular classes every hour throughout the day. We realize that situations may come up for students that the specific hour might not work out for whatever reason, but your teachers really are looking for you to be there for lots of reasons. They are working really hard on their lessons for you, and a lot of times they have interactive activities planned. Some of your teachers will also do their assessments or some check-ins with you verbally, and they need to be able to know where you're at and if you're getting the material. So this is all accomplished through that communication with you through that Google Meet time. It also is the best way for you to ask questions, and it takes away the need for lots of emailing back and forth. As you know, this can be a challenging time for all of us, moving from one model to another, and your teachers and the staff members all have families of their own that they are supporting, and they have to create boundaries for themselves, and they can't be answering emails from you all hours of the day. And so we need to make sure that students, you're taking advantage of that Google Meet and that you are joining that time Monday through Thursday with your classmates and checking in with your teacher and making sure you're asking questions then. That is our expectation and our hope and request for you. All right. Oh, big news. Our picture retakes are not happening Monday or Tuesday. I know that Life Touch accidentally sent you a reminder, probably a couple of reminders, and that was a mistake on their part, so I apologize for that. Also know that while we have a lot of learning happening right now, we have lots of standards that we teach every year. We also have lots of just life lessons. Middle school is all about learning how to be a good human. There's a lot of times what I'm telling students and adults and parents. So make sure that while we know that the rigor and the reality of middle school can be found in the grades and the standards that we're teaching, we also need to keep in mind the relationships and collaboration that occur in the typical classroom. And right now, that switch over to a virtual collaborative classroom is really, really important. So again, another reason why we need you to log on to those meets and take advantage of the opportunities to collaborate with your teachers. A couple of tidbits from some specific groups. Your music teachers wanted me to remind you that sometimes kids can be self-conscious when they are performing or singing, maybe playing their instrument in front of someone else. So their suggestion was to maybe have a spot, even if it's the closet or somewhere, just a different little space for the student to practice. And maybe encourage them to wear headphones. When you have that on, you just feel a little bit more secure and a little bit more comfortable. A few reminders from your other teachers. Make sure you're showing up. Show up, be ready, read the updates in Schoology. Make sure you make exercise part of your daily life. Your Phi Ed teachers are really excited to see you virtually and participate in that log. Study hall, if you are a study hall student, you also need to check in at your appointed time on our schedule every day, and your study hall teacher or someone who's filling in for that study hall teacher will check in with you and get you started and then send you on your way. You also need to make sure that you are completing your assignments every single day. Our goal is for you to not have a lot of work once the school day is over at 3:05. Like, let's get it done during the day. Take advantage of all of that time. Don't forget it's a new quarter. The start of the quarter is this Monday, the 16th. Distance learning students, don't forget that your class changed. Make sure you look in campus portal if you're not sure which class you have. Parents, your student should know how to use Schoology. If they do not, there are some technology links in the slideshow, but it is my experience that the kids do know how to use it very, very well. If you are a student who is new to our building or new to our district and you haven't had a lot of experience, then let us know and we can walk you through some tutorials and we can even join in. Now, your teachers have a lot of great technology available to them. We have GoGuardian where they can chat with you. They can also even call you. Please do not hang up on someone and please answer them in that chat. They are reaching out to you and trying to make all of those connections. Your teachers and staff here are just very excited to be working with you virtually for this next quarter. And we know that it can be overwhelming and it can be a challenge, but we can do this together. And as a community, we know that it's a great day to be a Royal. So let's make sure that we are staying on top of things, and let us know if you have questions, concerns, or something that we missed that we didn't even think of. Lots of information out there on the web. Hope you have a great day. Students, just a reminder and kind of a clarification. The class periods on our modified schedule are listed at 55 minutes. However, there is no expectation that a student is sitting on a Google Meet for that length of time. There may be a day where a teacher does need to meet with you or check in, or might have a small group occurring where you might be using the entire length of a class period. However, it won't be common practice for you to be on for that length of time. Most days, what will occur is your teacher will start class, have some type of check-in, will have an opening, and then they might watch a video with you or might do a live lesson and then give you work time, and then they will be available to have time with you. And then they will be available for the duration of that class period. However, we are not expecting students to sit on that Google Meet the entire class time. You need to get up, move around, have some transition to get to your next class, and also have some work time. So just wanted to clarify that part and make sure that that makes sense, because we don't want you to feel like you have to be glued to the screen the entire class hour. Thank you.